I sure do love it when my favorite social media sites have their bigotry rates rise to unprecedented levels. In fact, I love it so much that I love billionaires now. They truly are the best job creators. I hope that nothing unfortunate happens to them or their kind. I really want to try a different website now because I get enough racial slurs in my life from playing Overwatch 2. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like Mastodon. There's too much friction involved in creating an account. You have to choose which instance you want, which apparently isn't supposed to matter all that much, except it does, because you have to make sure that they're up to date on their security software, that they have a trustworthy mod staff and ownership. Remember, Mastodon server owners can view your DMs, and you really don't want to entrust that sort of ability to the wrong people. And if it doesn't really matter which instance you're on, then why do you need them? What is their purpose? And I get that it's supposed to be cool because it's decentralized or whatever, but does everything need to be decentralized? Sure, it's good that the technology exists as a proof of concept, but decentralization is not always a good thing. It's a great tool to have, but it doesn't fit every situation. See currency, crypto. I'm not saying Mastodon and cryptocurrency are the exact same thing because they're not. I'm just saying that decentralization can be used as a buzzword to paper over genuine pitfalls and drawbacks. Also, minor nitpick, the way the site is built means that there's no algorithmic discovery, which I guess would be fine if they had curation, or is fine if you don't like the way the algorithms interact with your feeds, but I would like a chance to be a big shot. Also, the website layout doesn't really make it easy to tell if a conversation is getting a bunch of replies, and I personally don't like that. I want to be messy. I want to read 300 comment long threads at 3 a.m. with people arguing over whether or not butter is too expensive. And if that means that I'm addicted to big tech social media, then honestly, so be it. They don't have much good data on me anyways. Plus, and this is true, I don't really like the vibe of the user base. It's a combination of Linux people trademark and Hamptons vibes, where people think that they're better than you just for existing, and existing on Mastodon where everything is so much better. And anyone who has the audacity to suggest that the website is actually kind of difficult to use and complex to sign up for is automatically met with derision. I'm really not a fan of the elitism. And I guess it won't get better until more regular people use Mastodon more regularly, but I personally will not be leading the charge. That and there's like no black people on there. No offense to white people, but like I need social media with more diverse demographics. So that is why Mastodon is Mastodon for my consideration. Plus imagine telling people, yo, add me on Masto, or yeah, I got a Masto profile. I would literally rather dance a jig on top of Legos. Fortunately, that's not the only alternative we have. So, co-hosts, come on down. With the way that this queue is set up and the way that there's no mobile app, co-hosts better be operating under the good things come to those who wait way of doing things. I'm honestly not upset about it since their team is absolutely tiny and they seem to want to be doing things in a sustainable, responsible way. And also, the website is pretty easy to use. Signing up was pretty painless, just display name, email, password sort of thing. And it was honestly a welcome release coming from Mastodon. Shout out whoever's in charge of website design over at Co-Host because honestly, they nailed it. And it's not just that I like the UI, I honestly just like the cut of their jib. Sure, they might not have any algorithm, but they are invested in curation and making sure that people can be discovered on their site somehow. And you can format your posts with fonts and stuff. Plus, they also seem to understand the value of having everybody on one platform instead of several blogs and forums. This is a scientific thing, by the way. It's called Metcalfe's Law.
Metcalfe's law states that the value of a communications network is proportional to the square of the number of connected users of that network. So, in other words,
more people means disproportionately more connections. Honestly, that is really cool, and I will not be doing the math on that. Not touching that one with a 10-foot pole, but I will get the smoker out for our next contender, Hive Social. Oh, wait, it's down? I'm sure it's for decent read. Oh. Maybe don't use this one for now. You'd be better off logging on to Mastodon, which is just Discord, but worse. If I had to choose a personal favorite of the replacements, I'd hop onto Co-Host. The experience overall has been better, even without posting. I thought Hive Social would have been a stronger contender than it turned out to be. Yikes. All is not lost though. We can always go back to the havens of the ancient ones. Nope, can't even do that one ironically. Ew, I'd rather use Tumblr. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, you can always find me online at JJNQ5. And you can visit my Patreon for behind-the-scenes updates and more. Shout out Channel Zero and Ancient Accounts. Y'all are real ones. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.